In this video, we're gonna go hog hunting. Now, this isn't just any type of hog hunting. These are super rare, wild, true wild, not feral hogs in West Virginia. They were stocked in 1971 when we had very, very, very little deer in the southern part of the state, and they're still around today. Now, as far as I know, there is not any feral mixing with these hogs, and today, we're gonna go try to kill one. Now, I wanna show y'all the gun I'm using. So this bad boy right here is the SIG Cross. It's my favorite rifle. Favorite rifle I own, because when it claps down, I can just stick it. I've got like a little gun stock there in the back seat. I can just stick it in there. It's got the folding stock. Oh, it's sweet. Adjustable cheek pad and shoulder, so you can I guess adjust the length of the stock you want. I've got a Vortex Razor 3x15 Light Hunter on here. This is a sweet scope. This is an awesome gun. But here's the best part about the gun. There's this guy, y'all may have heard of him. He's one of the coolest guys I know. He gifted me this gun to hunt with this year. So the coolest part about this gun is it was free, totally free, from my buddy Kendall Gray. He texted me one day and said, "Hey, what's your FFL dealer?" And I was like, well, that's the first time someone's ever asked me that. But I sent him over the information and didn't ask any other questions. And then one day I got a call from the dealer and said, "Hey, your gun's ready to pick up." Now, of course, I figured out Kendall sent me one. And if you've ever seen Kendall's videos, he has some interesting stuff. So I wasn't sure exactly if it was one of his rocket launchers or what, but it ended up being this SIG Cross. This thing's a beast. Now, I haven't killed anything with it. I've just shot it. Today, I'm gonna try to kill a hog with it and get it broke in for me. This season is in, I think, around a week. Should have a good time. Hopefully we get on a bunch of hogs. My buddy Brenton, who actually, one of the first videos on this channel, Brenton was in, and it was when we killed 2 hogs. It's either January or February season. I'm not sure who all else is gonna go, but hey, we're gonna get into some hogs and have a good time with it. Let's go see if we can put the SIG Cross to work and kill some hogs. Brenton texted me, asked me where to park, because last year he destroyed my yard, and I haven't let him live it down. Not right there.
Good dry grass today.
We got the place to ourselves. Hopefully you don't miss.
Probably will.
All right, we just got to the gun range. This is a rare event on a Saturday. We got it to ourselves. Got the new Tika T3X Compact 308. Still works. All right, so we got the gun sighted in at the gun range. We're ready to go hog hunting. So it is super hot today. I honestly shouldn't even have this hoodie on. You'll see they're in t-shirts. We stopped and picked up Jalen. Gonna have another gun with us today. I'm just gonna be behind the camera. What we're gonna do is, because it's so hot, we're gonna get in these thickets and just see if we can't jump one up and get a shot at it. They're not gonna be moving until like last light. And I've got a game plan on kind of an area that I found a lot of hog sign and I think they'll be in. But until then, till it gets closer to that time, we're just gonna see if we can go into other areas and see if we can't get one jumped up. All right, so the other day, Brenton, Jalen, and I struck out. We didn't do any good, so today we're back hog hunting again, mixing things up. I had to ditch Brenton and Jalen. They just couldn't get the job done, so me and my buddy Chad are going in here. I've hunted actually twice since then, no good, but yesterday evening I was hog hunting and I saw some hogs feeding along way off, and I'm pretty sure I've got the spot pinned. I marked it this evening. That's where Chad and I are gonna go. So we're just gonna go get set up. They're just kind of feeding around his face. Maybe they'll do the same thing again, I don't know. It's tough to kill them in this October season just because of all the leaves still being on and everything. But yeah, we're gonna get after it and see if we can't kill a hog today.
Winds will suck.
Yeah.
Trying to save my little from dragging is what I'm trying to do.
All right, here we go. It's a lot cooler than it was the other day. When we hunted, it was probably, I think it was in like 75 degrees. Right now, it's in the low 40s. It's gonna keep dropping too as the sun goes down, but we've got about an hour and a half till it gets dark. We're gonna drop down in the holler and just set up where I saw those hogs feeding yesterday. We're dropping down in this holler. I'm not sure where we're gonna set up. hillside. And I have two doing drives. We're just gonna sit tight here for the evening and see these hogs stroll through. Yesterday, I saw them beating through this bottom. So maybe they'll do the same thing again. I can hear something right here under us. We just had a big buck come run 2 does through here. And here we are standing with rifles in a bow-only county. It was awesome to see, and I know what buck it is. I've had photos of him all summer. One second. I just saw the hog, the other one. Hey, you rolled yours. You smoked him. The reason I stopped, that buck was standing down there. Yeah, I didn't want to bump him. That hog, when I got down there, Chad, I saw it moved on down further, and I could hear it down in there, but then I saw that buck, so I just stopped. I don't want to run him out of the country. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that actually worked. We're gonna get in here and take a look at this thing. We gave it a minute. The sun is just now finally going down. We gave it just a minute though, to make sure that buck and that doe got out of here. I really didn't want to mess them up in this area.
Dang, man.
He's a tank.
I didn't realize it was that big.
No, that is a
My God.
good shot too. Looks like right behind the shoulder, right in the shoulder.
I hammered her.
Look where they're rooting around in here. Just in this green grass. You can see right there's blood where the shot was. They're just rooting in this grass. Holy cow. That's a tank. That right there is a wild boar, no feral. Is it a boar?
It's a sow.
Is it a sow?
Yeah.
They're better eating anyways.
Man, she's a dandy though.
Absolutely. You smoked her.
That 7mm dropped her.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
That was awesome.
Bet she's 2 1/4, I bet.
I tried to get on the other one, but it wasn't going to happen. And get one taken care of. 2 is when it gets tough, when you do that follow-up shot. On the way in here, we found a lot of rooting in here, just in this green grass. You would think right now they'd be in the nuts, but you can see just tore up.
It was just, they was honest. Didn't hardly hear them come in at all.
No.
They just appeared right in this grass. It's
Right.
like it was almost bedded down right here when we come in on it.
Yeah, when it popped out, I was thinking that was a deer in there making noise.
Yeah.
Or we had buck
That's
chasing
exactly
a doe.
where the bucks come from.
Right. Big old fat sow. Look at that belly.
Dude, she is fast.
Yes. All right, well now the fun begins. Get her gutted and up out of here.
So you was gonna get her gutted and we was gonna get her up out of here.
I think you got the gutted.
You bring a knife?
I did bring a knife.
Yeah, I did.
Good deal. So we got the truck pulled up there. I just pulled it up to Chad. Chad's getting out a bunch of rope that he brought. Luckily, he came prepared earlier. And what we got to do is run this rope down the hill and hook it to the hog. And then I got to back my truck up, see if we can't pull this thing up out of there. So I don't know if we can do it. We'll see what happens here. All right, you ready? Everything going good?
It seems like it is.
Alrighty, we got it. The rope was a good idea. We would have been here a long time.
Yeah.
I give it to you.
Somebody's got us a new winch. Invested in a new winch. But
1, 2, 3. Alrighty, well we finally got a hog down, day 4. And we now know where there's a big buck at. I've had photos of that deer throughout the summer, and then he's been kind of hit and miss throughout the fall. I'm really not in this core area, and I haven't hardly been in that area at all this year. But now I'm going to get a camera down in there and see if I can't find that buck. Obviously he was bumping does in there, so he may have just been running some does in there. Either way, that was a good lead on that buck, and hopefully we might be able to get him killed this fall. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Deer action on the way. We've got all kinds of stuff going on in the deer woods right now. Good luck to y'all this fall. Let's go kill a big buck.